Let's start this video with the nice tippy you can use on any map. If you ever see a smoke, always look for a small little gap, and sometimes you can use the smokes of the enemies against them. A bit like this.
80 Shaban, 80 Low.
Oh, that's a nasty angle. And this is just one of the many tips we go over this video, because it's the time again, another episode of the Killjoy to Ascendant series. Last episode we ended up in Diamond 1, so the road through Diamond begins. Let's hop into the first game. Hello everyone. In the first round we did one of my favorite tactics on Sunset. It's simply to smoke middle and push through market. Honestly, not a lot of people are using this tactic, and because of that, oftentimes the enemies are not prepared, so I would definitely recommend to try it out in your games.
I don't have the spike, right?
When you win the first round, you of course have good guns in the second round and the enemies have bad guns. This means that in those rounds you have to be extra careful for enemies with shotguns and doing crazy strategies. So check every red corner, my friends. Mr. Lowlander, not very smart. Right in the corner. But all Gucci, my friends, let me show you a way how I like to push B. Step 1. Place your turret over here to spot enemies lurking, and so it doesn't go out of range when you enter the site. Step 2. Place an alarm bot and a strong grenade on the spike. And step 3. Chill in main and play time.
One enemy remaining.
Beat them. Aye, good job, good job.
This enemy Reyna is cracked, man. She just one-taps me every round. What the heck? What the flip? Okay, let me show you 2 rounds now and you tell me what these 2 rounds have in common. Ready? Here's round 1.
Spike down A.
And here's the second round.
Perfect.
Did you notice the mistake? In both rounds I was lurking, and in both rounds after I got the first kill I didn't fall back to my team but I stayed and peeked. This is not smart, so a big tip: when you're lurking you get the first kill, the element of surprise is gone, so fall back to your team and play with the man advantage. I lurked a lot during this game and every time I stayed. Luckily sometimes staying worked out like in this round, but still not optimal. And by the way, now that I realized this footage, I noticed that I do the same thing every round. Just look at this. I peek mid, I get a kill, I push forward and I die again.
Yeah. No more Sova.
Don't be like me, my friends. Switch up your gameplay. This is something I'm definitely gonna work on in future games. Okay, now something completely different, but here's a very cool Easter egg that I didn't know was in the game. I kinda forgot the name of this skin, but did you know that this skin uses the Konami code? It's a cheat code that a lot of games are using, like Grand Theft Auto and a lot of Game Boy games. And apparently this gun uses the Konami code. It's a pretty cool Easter egg.
Whoa! This cheat. What the heck? Whoa, whoa. Op, neer, links, rechts, B, A.
Oh! Also, for those who don't know this code, no worry. And for those who do know this code, you're getting old, man. Anyway, let's get back to the game now. Here are some Spectre kills.
Unfortunate, right?
Spike down A.
And after some nice headshots in middle,
Terminated.
we won the game. Plus 24 RR. Let's go to the next one. Hello everyone. Let's start this game in the second round. Did you remember what I said in the Sunset game? That you should be extra careful in the second rounds if you have a better gun than the enemies? Well, in this game I made the same mistake as last game. I didn't check the red corners.
What? One is short.
But all good, let me explain you something about Killjoy now. A thing that you see me doing a lot during my games is using my sentry to catch the lurkers, and I save my alarm bot for later. But why am I not doing this the other way around? You can also use your alarm bot to catch the lurkers, right? Well, the answer to that is actually pretty simple. Your alarm bot is especially good in combination with yourself. For example, you place it somewhere and when it goes off, you peek after it immediately. And when you use your alarm bot on the back, you can't play with it. And on top of this, your sentry can spot enemies from really far away. This means that you spot the enemies earlier than if you place down your alarm bot, and for these reasons your sentry is stronger to catch the lurkers and your alarm bot to play around the site with.
I'm in the on side.
Enemy down.
Also, this is the round from the start of the video. Easy peasy sneaky kill.
80 Shaban, 80 Low.
Oh, that's a
One
nasty angle.
Remaining.
A thing you always have to keep in mind though is that if your turret shoots once,
One behind.
there's a pretty high chance that the enemy has already walked past your turret. I didn't expect Sova here already.
Flawless.
Normally the enemies destroy the turrets instead of walking past them. Big tip, don't type in the middle of the round. I have no idea why I typed over here, but karma I guess.
One enemy remaining.
One behind.
But all good, by looking at the score you might notice that this was a pretty easy game. And we won in the end.
20 RR. Let's go to the next one. Hello everyone.
Ooh, my friends, I'm excited for this first round, because a while ago I showed a tip during the tips and tricks sent by you series, and that's that on Abyss, when the enemies are smoking A, you can stand on these boxes, jump a little bit, spot the enemies, and then wallbang through the smokes. And now, finally, I used this trick myself during a game.
Oh, I saw him. I did use the trick.
Okay, pay attention. Do you notice something? On site over here we have a clove smoke, a race grenade and a deadlock barrier. This means that at least there are 3 enemies on A. What should you do when there are 3 out of 4 on A? Exactly, my friends. Rotate to the other side. We did that and B was completely clear. An easy plan for us.
Didn't even hear that.
One behind.
One enemy remaining.
Oh, that was a dangerous peek.
Second round. I guess I learned from my previous mistakes, because this time I checked the corners.
Good.
City. Side me.
One enemy remaining.
Oi, oi, oi.
Yeah, you can't play good every round, I guess. But here's a tip for when you're playing bad. A mistake that a lot of people are making is that if they don't make a lot of kills during the game, they start to play more aggressively, because of course you don't want to be at the bottom of the scoreboard. This is something that I did in this round, for example. I peeked way too aggressively in the post plant.
Oh, he crouched under my bullet, eh?
And this of course is not smart. Even though you don't make a lot of kills during the game, don't play stupidly and don't go for aggressive pushes like I did over here. So unnecessary. Luckily things started to turn a little bit and I started making some kills finally.
No bullets. What the heck?
One enemy.
Nice, good job.
You know what? Never mind.
What am I doing? What? My mouse isn't working. It was my mouse.
Mr. Lowlander, I'm pretty sure that that wasn't your mouse, lol. Second half, if you have a KO on your team and he spots a lot of enemies, like in this round, a very smart thing you can do is push forward and cut off the rotations. Because I pushed mid over here, we knew exactly where the enemies were, what meant that 4 of my teammates could play on A, and I could just check if the enemies are rotating. Just take a look at the minimap. Because of this push, the enemies had control over this part of the map, and we had control over all this part of the map. In the end, the enemies didn't rotate, so I didn't got a kill, but this is a very important thing you have to keep in mind. Map control is very important. Next round, eco kills. I guess the only type of kills I can make are eco kills. Okay, never mind. I'm warmed up now. Spray down OP, my friends. And in the end, we won this game. Thanks for the carry, team.
Plus 21 RR. Let's go to the next one. Hello, everyone.
Let's start this game in the 7th round. When you want to push something, it's important that the guy plays anti-flash. This means that if you're gonna push something, you need at least one guy that's standing close to a wall to dodge the flash and peek after that immediately. This was my job over here. I could dodge the flash with the wall. An easy kill after that.
Yeah, we're stupid.
One more.
Pushing behind.
Also, a big mistake I made over here is not using my sentry behind us. Because of that, the enemy jet went on the flank and they killed us all. Whoopsie. And guess what? I didn't learn from my mistakes, because the round after I also didn't use my abilities. Mr. Lowlander, what are you doing? Again, we got flanked and no bueno.
Spike down. C.
Sometimes it takes a few rounds before you start adapting, but luckily the round after that I finally used my sentry in middle. It spotted the enemy jet and after that she fell back, but at least we didn't get killed from behind.
You can come in.
Second half, when you're mid-air and you suddenly see an enemy in front of you, I would recommend to go for a left click and after that immediately a right click. With a bit of luck you get a moving headshot and that's what I got in this round, easy kill.
Flash 3. That's
So,
it. Let's go.
that was a quick
One
thing.
enemy remaining.
Okay, good. The left click, right click, now. Bam.
On C, be careful with playing backside if the enemy has a lot of utility. Especially when the enemy has a race and a sofa, they could easily pick you off by throwing their abilities to the back of side.
Alarm bot down. Spike down. C.
Ah, I got.
Okay, now let's zoom in on this round. Another lesson about map control. In this round my teammate spotted 4 enemies on B and 1 enemy deep on A. Because the enemy was deep on A and the rest was on B, I knew that mid was completely clear. That's the reason why I walked through middle, waited till I saw jet even deeper into side, and that's the moment when I started running to get behind the enemies.
One right.
One enemy remaining.
One A, last A was. Yes.
Got him.
And yes, I know I picked up the skin mid-round. But honestly, playing with skins just gives you aimbot, right? I like this Vandal skin. Anyway, a little later I went for another lurk.
One shot.
side. Right.
One enemy remaining.
An easy peasy win.
You promoted my friends. Diamond 2. Very nice.
Diamond 2 already. We're getting close, my friends. 1 or 2 more episodes, I think. Thank you so much for watching. If you learned anything, feel free to subscribe. And I see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.